big wave, here we go.
Thank you. Good day.
Act like the camera's on there. Yeah.
Oh, there's a valve. Oh my goodness, that's a big valve.
Right, so one of you ring, one of you pull, and probably the taller one could.
Hey guys.
15, take us through some of that, because they say when you go on a cruise, you come on board as passengers, but you leave as cargo. So the fact that your flag will soon be occupying the same space as the P&O.
And full out. No or yes, or if you have someone that's sick on board, you can send medical codes. There's
Sorry, one of you may need to
Radar's turning
okay, halfway.
Who's got another A? A for there. Okay, so we've got 2 words so far. What have we got so far?
Kia ora.
Yes. So,
Kia ora.
so Kia.
Thank you.
Now, you're on a cruise.
Dribbles around. So basically all it's doing is right now on 0, those are just
Half of it is blue.
Yeah? See that?
we're able to get clouds down to the horizon as well.
Good.
So they're getting the whole drop as well.
Oh, the jellyfish is growing really
On our electronic charts. So it's mandatory that these ships work with electronic charts.
The shots are to immediate we don't touch board. So we have a short range.
Take some photos with the ship's wheel, or one of the officers. No.
Hi, my name is Lenny. I'm with the Kiwi Sea Scouts on the P&O Pacific Aria, and it's my 10th birthday today.
Well, the relationship between P&O and the Royal New Zealand Navy was identified about 3 years ago with Cyclone Winston, when naval assets were deployed elsewhere, but they still needed to train cadets, which meant that they needed a vessel to put their cadets on board and be able to do a full sea passage where they could shoot using sextants to navigate by the stars and the sun. So they come on board, as I said, as fully fare-paying passengers, but we give them special access to the captain and the ship's crew so that we can facilitate the navigation that they're trying to achieve. So the purposes of today's activity was to get some young scouts on board, as well as the Navy. So I've been here to show them some of the modern navigation practices on the bridge, but we've also shown them some of the traditional signal flags. With the assistance of the Royal New Zealand Navy, we've shown them some sextant navigation.
Pacific Aria really is New Zealand's ship. To have Pacific Aria here in Auckland, home ported and calling Auckland home for the next 4 or 5 months, that's a fantastic thing for people who love going cruising from New Zealand, because you've now got a cruise ship at your doorstep to visit all the fantastic attractions of the South Pacific and as far afield as Fiji. So having Pacific Aria arrive on its maiden arrival in Auckland really sets up the scene for fantastic cruising from New Zealand. And Even bigger news is that next cruise season, next year, Pacific Aria will be here for a record 7-month cruise season. So as far as New Zealand's concerned, you can call Pacific Aria your ship.
Well, this is a great experience for our young Cubs and Scouts to come on board a big ship like this and to see the juxtaposition between the old and the new navigational technology, and to also meet the people who are currently in this industry and how they can be inspired by them. No, so the Sea Scouts haven't been on board a cruise ship before, but they, I'm sure, have been on cruise ships with their families in the past. But I certainly know that many of them would like to do this experience more often. So I think the Sea Scouts will take quite a lot of joy from this experience today. It's been great to meet the people involved in the P&O cruise ship, and also to meet the Navy personnel and to look at all the different technology that's on display here, particularly the navigational equipment. And just generally being on board a cruise ship is lots of fun.